A buzz in the air here in Salt Lake City. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's East versus West here in Salt Lake City. The Jazz hope to put on a show for this home crowd. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Marjanovic. The drive by Cousins. A beautiful reverse layup. Chris, games like this one with two veteran teams, you can see the thought process on the floor. Real chess match between these two.
Yeah, you can never get caught up with the score early in games like this. I mean, both teams are smart, patient. They know what they're doing out there, and they know what they do well during the whole game. Love watching the game with the minds like this with a little physical play inside, too.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And so James will bring it up for Utah. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
He even knew he wasn't in good position. He tried to slide himself into a better spot. The official wasn't happy.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Robertson. Fires the three. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Connaughton. And a wide-open look for James. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
And here is Marjanovic. And the shot is good. Marjanovic has got his first basket.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
The drive by James. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Misses the three. And now Utah, fast break. They get it back. Here's LeBron. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. James has got his second basket of the night.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Now here's LeBron. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. A miss that time would have put him up.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Ibaka. New 24 for Utah. Back to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Charlotte.
Yeah, you look at George Hill's game, and he doesn't wow you in any way, but he's a complete basketball player. Strong outside shooter, but might be most valuable defensively. Often regarded as one of the best defensive guards in the league.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Shots good by Ibaka.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
And Robertson has it in the corner. Marjanovic, no good. And with Hill and his defense, perhaps what is best about it is that he can guard Greg both guard positions, and that makes him valuable.
Yeah, and that flexibility gives a coach and his lineup so much leeway. Hill has a great wingspan, about 6'9", and can be very disruptive defensively. Very good at fighting through screens to stick with his assignments as well.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by James. Snatched up. Pass to Connaughton. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Connaughton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Hill penetrating. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to him.
To the middle. Here's Ibaka. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating the whole game at a high level.
And you see defensively, when they try to patch something up, he exploits a different weakness.
So it's Utah now, following the bucket by the Hornets. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
You can't give James a lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
Young. And the rejection by LeBron. And here's Ilyasova outside. The rebound by Marjanovic. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Bogdanovich wide open. And Utah again with the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Sneaky veteran drive. Hill's going to get the bucket, get foulable.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Both free throws good from Hill. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Uncovered. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And Cousins is a big body who knows just how to back down the D. When he has the room to throw it down, he does not hesitate for 1 second.
Tie game in Utah. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, aggressive on D, efficient on offense. They balled out to an early lead.
Nailed from three-point land. Satoransky's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Hornets. LeBron drives in. Bang for 3. New 24 for Utah. And James throws it down.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. Pass to Cousins. Now, Satoransky. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Back to Cousins. Satoransky with it. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ibaka. Tries again. And the layup good by Cousins. Cousins has got 6 points.
Nice job by Cousins. Great effort, great energy. I mean, look at that skill. You beat some pretty good defense right there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
If you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
And here is Satoransky. He's got 8. There's the triple. LeBron grabs the miss. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Dang bringing it up for Utah. Out to the right wing. To the middle. There's Ajinça. And the jam by Ajinça.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Chris, there are a lot of players offensively in this league who do certain things, just the nuances that create contact and draw fouls and get themselves to the line, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. When I think of fouls, I think of James Harden. If I was a big man in the league today, I would have nightmares about this guy because he gets to the free throw line almost 10 times a game. His Euro step, his way to put his elbow up, makes you to reach in, and then there's a presence of mind to be so quick that once you put your hand in the cookie jar, it's like your little brother telling him, and you get in trouble. And that's what he does. He makes sure that the ref sees you getting that contact, you getting the foul. And how about DeMar DeRozan, what he does and being so strong attacking the hole, and DeMarcus Cousins inside using his big body in the post. Those come to mind the quickest, using their skill set to draw fouls on other players, because there's an art to it.
And the rejection by Ajinça. Here's O'Neal. Another miss by Utah.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
O'Neal comes with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Utah with the ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul. Utah trailing here. .146 left to play here in the second quarter. And LeBron throws it down.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Here's Young. And the shot falls short this time. And the Jazz with possession here. And the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop, his defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
Out to Harris. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Hope they get it back. Stolen by O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Okay, it could be. Take a great defensive play, follow it up with a big-time dunk. That'll always get a team fired up.
Beyond the arc. And it's Deng with the rebound. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And O'Neal gets it to go. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive projection arms. You better check your rear view when you're driving to the hole.
The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He doesn't get the second one. Utah leading by 3. Back to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. For 3, Harris. And the last second attempt does not go in for Serge Ibaka. He's been the guy making things happen for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands, and the strength to create space.
Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
And you talk about Kanter's inside game, but he's got a solid jump shot.
It looks very comfortable all the way out to 20 feet. I think before long we may see him add a three-point shot to his repertoire. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Connaughton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Connaughton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. Cousins inside. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Harris. Can't hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
And so Ibaka will bring it up for Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Connaughton. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
The lead pushed to double digits. 15 points for Serge Ibaka.
Mostly a dunker early in his career, Ibaka has moved his game further out to the perimeter, which has dropped his percentages but raised his value as a floor spacing big.
Now look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound, finishing strong on the putback.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And they get it back. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. Banked in off the glass. Marjanovic has got 8 points.
Nice job to get to the rack before the D could get any help in the post.
And it's James missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Right wing, Connaughton. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Marjanovic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 4-point Utah lead.
He just exploited the size mismatch, and he's getting easy looks tonight. You can't lay that pass in there any better.
Shoots the three. They get the rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And this gets his teammates going. When Ilyasova dunks it, it's a real team energizer.
And good that time. 10 points for him.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Another miss by Ilyasova. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Harkless. Back to Satoransky. Shoots the three. Tries to save it. Rebound by Ilyasova.
Their stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to it.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Charlotte. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And for his whole career, Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head on.
Young has such a great first burst of speed. He really is a handful to deal with. Gets a lot of transition buckets that way, and in the half court can set up teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more of a vocal leadership role as well.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Making a change here. Here's LeBron. He's got 12. Inside. And the jam by Ajinça.
Can't forget about how great a passer James is. After he gets a pick, remarkable at moving it quickly to his teammates.
And Kanter throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not. Oh,
nasty. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's O'Neal. Another miss by Utah.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Pass to Wiles. Now, here is O'Neal. Just 3 on the clock. Nice shot by James. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
As good as LeBron is at moving the ball, he's not going to pass up the chance.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Jazz lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Over in the corner, Ajinça. Back to LeBron. Right wing. O'Neal misses. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Ojale. To the inside. And Cantor throws it down. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
James right side. And there's the call on James. That's his third foul of the game.
His fourth turnover of the game, and that's not a number to be proud of.
So it's the Hornets now. It's a 1-point game. Young with no one around. No good from outside.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the jam by Ajinça.
Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timely.
Young in the corner. To the paint. Here's Cantor. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the dunk by Lyles. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Pass to Cantor. And the rejection by Ajinça. And there's the call on Joseph Young. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. And for 3, Collison. A shot missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Here's Marjanovic. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Utah calls timeout. You look at Boban Marjanovic. He's really playing well.
Oh, he's tearing them to shreds, and I'm sure the only thing they're talking about in this timeout is what to do about him.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told them that for now, they have to back off of the three-point line. He said, we don't have to just shoot threes. Let's get the ball in tight for some high-percentage looks inside the paint. Back to you guys.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. They still can't cash in on it.
And James picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Robertson. And the dunk by Robertson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Oh, really? Cousins is so big and strong that you really have to whack him to prevent him from scoring. He welcomes contact with open arms and one.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Here's Robertson. Offline with his 3.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack from him. I mean, this shooting has been horrific.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
And he comes through at the perfect moment. I know who they'll look to if they need another big 3 again soon.
He can't get that one to fall. Good D by James. Out left to the wing. They get it back. Launches it. Good on the triple. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Pass to Cousins. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Marjanovic with it. Back to Cousins. No good again that time. Utah leading by 3. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Inside. Connaughton. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Well, Kevin, you know it's so many advantages you gain from being LeBron's team. First of all, you're going to be wide open because everybody's going to be trying to double team LeBron. I mean, you just got to be ready.
Oh, man. And in these moments, Cousins is ready to take these shots. He does not shy away from a big moment.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Those are big. I mean, it turns into a 2-possession game.
The 3 from Hill. And the rejection by Ibaka. James looking it over. Pass to Ibaka. Takes a 3. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Here is Harris. From the wing. Rebound by Ilyasova. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova. So here's Charlotte. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Harris outside. Pass to Cousins. Charlotte moving the ball around.
Oh, what a huge basket from Cousins. He knows he's the #1 option on offense when the game is on the line.
Guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Utah calls timeout. They're ahead by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Hornets making a change here. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
James. No good that time. Nice D from Cousins. Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 1. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Both teams making some changes here. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Bogdanovich. Money!
And how about the confidence Bogdanovich displayed there? This guy's a clutch shooter who loves being the man when the spotlight's on.
For 3, Harris. Off target from downtown. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks.